right, now it is time to get into WWF Shotgun Saturday Night, February 8th, 1997.
Sorry.
So there are two versions of this that can be watched. You can either watch the WWE Vault version.
Ooh, they cut stuff out of their stuff and we don't like them.
I think James watched that one, right?
I watched that one.
And Tony watched both, and I watched the other one.
Yeah, I watched both of them. I watched
OG.
the Vault one, and then I went back and watched the other one and skimmed it to find the missing items.
Yeah, which there's not many of, but there is something that you would have missed, James, because it's the very beginning of the show here. The Amtrak train pulls up, because we're in Penn Station here. The Amtrak train pulls up, and Crazy Train is playing, and the cameraman goes inside the Amtrak, and the Undertaker is driving this thing.
Dude, with Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train and the Undertaker just standing there in the Amtrak.
And Taker looks over at the camera and says, "Welcome to Amtrak's Night Train to Hell." And then he blows the Amtrak horn, and then it goes to the shotgun intro.
Dude, holy shit, that was so corny. You can't get any more cornier with the Undertaker
Check
than
that man's tickets. No one rides for free.
The
Wow.
Amtrak copyright trademark train to
Wow,
hell.
so WWF wasn't doing well. He had to get a second job.
Well, they were just going back to New Gen, James, where guys did two jobs.
They had a real job, and then they were also wrestlers.
They're weekend warriors, all of them.
I have 3 people on this Amtrak that haven't paid. Bring me the guardian angels to kill them.
It was cool to see Crazy Train though as a song. Like they played
that's
it
why
in
that
the
shit
back.
got cut crazy. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Shotgun Saturday Night must have put them in the mega debt. They paid for a lot of shit here.
Yeah, you're right.
They couldn't have done like a Jimmy Hart remix, like Wild Car or something.
No, fuck that. We're gonna just cut this thing. Actually, sorry.
Yeah, so we get the Shotgun Saturday Night intro here,
love
which
it.
is the stuff, it's pretty much the same. Sean on the car and, Sonny.
Shirtless Shawn Michaels on a car.
Is the
Looking real
Goldust
good.
one new?
I have not seen the Goldust one before.
That was
I thought that
awesome.
was
That
so
was great.
funny.
Yeah, so Goldust is in a bar in full gear with entrance robe taking shots.
With the boys! Yeah, I mean, come
With the guys
on.
in the suits. That was awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's
He's
all
trying-
about.
Sadly, not on this episode, Goldust, but
Yeah,
No,
they
it's not.
they weren't. Apparently, they just weren't doing well because they could only afford to have the Godwinns 900 times.
Holy
on this
fucking
one.
shit,
In the
man.
nation
Like,
500 times.
I mean, they had the Nation and the Godwinns. If you only watch Shotgun Saturday Night, is the biggest feud in wrestling.
Yeah, where's
definitely-
the flying nuns or whatever they were?
Remember, they already changed. They're already out of that. They're just the headbangers
Feud
again.
over?
Yeah. They're already over that shit.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, there's definitely got to be some kids that only watch local TV in New York that only saw Shotgun
You
Saturday Night.
only watch
Wow,
Shotgun.
the Undertaker is a train conductor, and the Godwinns are the top act here.
Yeah, Undertaker's a train conductor, and they're trying to push him to face Shawn Michaels for the World Wrestling Federation title. I don't know about that, buddy.
I'm watching WCW. This shit's
Watch you hit the bar with Goldust, pal. So tonight we have Undertaker versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley for the Intercontinental Championship. Triple H is the current champion.
They show like text to show what the matches are. The text is like fucking insane looking. It's just letters all over the place.
I love it. I love the aesthetic here. I think this is, especially for having it in Penn Station, I think it's very cool. Does the Heart of WWF match this branding? No, it doesn't.
No, but maybe that's
No,
why
no,
it's
no.
like interesting to watch because it's so far removed from everything else. I mean, this is just an indie show.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this branding is so well done, and then it's like whatever's happening on the screen doesn't match that branding, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
This is-
you're right. 100%. Yeah.
This is ECW branding with the Godwinns.
Right, like shouldn't Elmo be fucking Sunny on this show or something?
I mean, Goldust should be the Shotgun Saturday Night World Champion. Like,
Where's
he's the
Terry
most fucked up
Funk?
dude ever. Yeah. They obviously are very much slowly but surely giving up on this show as we go through this series because, the biggest names on the show are Taker and Triple H, and they're in the mid card.
Live from Penn Station.
Tonight, home of the Amtrak. All aboard. Shotgun Saturday Night. The presentation kicks ass, man.
It is.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
cool.
awesome.
Cool.
So we start off here with the Godwinns versus the Nation. The Godwinns are already in the ring. We got
Go mess with a country boy, country boy, country boy.
It is a smaller ring, of course, than the normal 20-foot WWE ring. We
Cool
were
setup,
looking
though.
at a 16-footer tonight. NXT style looking ring, yeah. Which we
Not even
mentioned
18,
before.
it's a 16.
Right, yeah, 16.
Oh.
And I mean, they're moving like it's a 16. Everyone in here is like 6'5", 6'6",
Gigantic, yeah.
so they're taking
Dude,
one
especially
step.
I've been running tag matches in here with both teams standing in the ring. It's like the whole ring is full. It's crazy.
Can't see shit.
So the Godwinns come out, or they're already in the ring, and the
Yes.
Godwinns name card says that the Godwinns love hee-haw. I said, man, we're cooking
Is that
tonight.
right?
This is very similar to the product
Dude, it's-
ECW was putting on at the time.
It's what you're saying with like it's like the crazy text too, but it's like new gen jokes, and it's like this just doesn't match. What are you
I
doing?
mean, even Vince and Sonny had a nameplate because they're on commentary here for the show, by the way. And their nameplate said they talk a lot.
yeah.
Vince said, ha, 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 ha.
You fucking got me there. We should rib Pat Patterson tonight. Sonny says that the Godwinns have left them a little memento on their table, and Vince says, "Oh, what is that?" I don't know what it is. What is that?
It was
what
a
did they
piece
have
of
on the
shit.
table? Was it shit?
No, I don't know what it was.
Like it looked like shit. Like or
It was an invitation to Sunday supper,
Uncle Elmer's gonna be there.
written on pig shit. Sorry, I don't know what it was.
Oh, they left a turd here, Sonny.
So the Nation come down a set of stairs here in Penn Station. The way they have this cut off is like very cool looking. This is like very cool. The way they come down the stairs and the fans are all like, it's just a walkway to the ring through the fans. It's very dope.
Yeah, I mean, some dudes just rush through the crowd and go over the barricade, but the Nation, there is an aisleway that you can take.
Farouk and Crush, their name cards say, "Feel at home in New York."
The hell does that mean?
I have no idea. We're in Penn Station, I thought. The hell is New York?
Yeah, you're in Pennsylvania State.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Doesn't make any sense.
Vince says the crowd is chanting "Jailbird" at Crush, and that affects Crush's performance.
Was he in DOA
What?
yet? Or are we done with that?
He's a criminal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Criminally fucking ruining this show, buddy.
Criminally pissing me off. Vince says that Phineas did have a crush on Sonny at one time, and Sonny says he's probably one of the people downloading my 1.4 million pictures on America Online. You got 1.4 million pictures of yourself?
That's so
Picture-
many.
1.4 million downloads.
She said
is what-
pictures.
No, yeah, she was the most downloaded diva. I remember that from being a kid.
Yeah, she was a cyber babe. Yeah, she was, and that was like her whole push here, right? That she was the most downloaded woman.
Francine has 1.5 million pictures. And
Ah.
I don't know. Some people have been
Chicks have them
saying
all.
that Francine might be the hottest chick alive. That's what I was just reading. Yeah, it was on the sheet here.
Dude, we forgot to mention, by the way, we didn't do observers for this because we've already done them. Like, these are all very close to each other. Like, the area of time that we've already covered. We've already covered pretty much all the observers at this point. So that is why there's not any. But James did have a tidbit there that Meltzer said that Francine is 1.5 billion.
She's the hottest chick ever.
Wow.
So, yeah, Sunny says that she's in the National Enquirer also, which for people, I guess, there's young people that probably don't even know what this is.
Oh, shit.
This was the world's dirt sheet.
It was a tabloid. The world's dirt sheet's an unbelievable way to put
That is
that, actually.
crazy.
Yeah.
They would just make
Maybe
up
worse,
shit.
right? Like,
Yeah, they just make up shit and like put like an alien on the cover of this, and then you just see it at the grocery store and be like, aliens are impregnating Sonny or something, and then there's a picture of a pregnant lady.
Tony,
on
and
there.
it would
What's
just be
happening?
it would just be stated as fact. It doesn't even say we're lying anywhere. It's just like, yeah, that's
all
right.
caps.
Yep, in Idaho, an alien impregnated Sonny.
Dude, that's what
Well,
she's
that one
talking
was
about here.
true.
She was talking about that here, like, oh, maybe they're gonna show me impregnated. Like, anybody that has no clue what she's talking about, but that's how the magazine was. Like, they just make shit up and say, yeah, this is true.
Yeah, I mean, they would
Yeah.
give you two of the craziest things back to back. An alien has impregnated Sonny, and Rey Mysterio is fucking Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Dude, that was true though. That was
That was
100%
also true.
true.
These are
They
both
were all
things
true.
you guys bring it up. Yeah.
They're all true. Sonny says right here that was true.
It is the National Enquirer. It's national, so it's got to be true. You know,
I mean, I
it has to
agree.
be.
So Clarence Mason joins Vince and Sonny on commentary. And Mason says that tonight Sonny and Vince are honorary members of the nation,
I
which
think it's
Sonny.
just Sonny.
Oh, I thought he said you and Sonny. Unless he
maybe you're
meant
right.
like us, the fans.
Yeah, like the viewers.
I think he says that they can join if they want. I think, or something like that, right? Isn't that how he sets it? Like Vince and Sonny can be honorary members if they want.
Well,
Yeah, and Sonny
was
says,
excited.
"Aw."
And Clarence Mason wants everyone to stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance to the nation of domination. One nation under Farouk with liberty and justice for no one. Oh, is that right?
So Phineas and Crush start this one off.
Great.
Pig hog. Phineas spits a very large loogie into the air and then catches it with his hands.
Oh, that was nasty.
He legit
That was
gives himself
disgusting.
a spit shower. Yeah, like it's gnarly. Also, he's doing this while the crowd is chanting 911, and then they chant Bischoff
Beep.
sucks dick.
Dude, okay, Bischoff sucks dick is not on the network when I don't think.
Oh, they cut that one out.
I do not remember. I remember hearing BWO.
Okay, yes, it's 911, Bischoff sucks dick, and then he spits in the air and catches his hands. Then there's an ECW chant, and then BWO.
BWO. That's the one right there, boys.
They're talking about 911 from ECW. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Or they just
Okay.
wanted to call the cops for some reason.
Yeah, bad show starting off.
Yeah, please arrest the booker of this fucking show. Go get Pat Patterson. He's eating slop backstage.
So Phineas gets backed into the corner by Crush here, and he runs down Crush with some great hope punches out of the corner. Like,
He's a beast.
this is completely lost. Punching like this is lost. This doesn't happen anymore. Phineas then hits a few lines and Crush powders. Phineas and Henry, of course, grab the slot bucket.
Oh,
And
shit.
the crowd does like the slot bucket. They're ready to see something.
I mean, like, that's the most exciting part of the show, other than, like, the one spot that is talked about on this episode.
So Todd Pettingill is in the middle of the crowd because we're still doing this. Yes, we're still doing this, which is nuts. Todd Pettingill is in the crowd. He is mic'd up with like an ear mic. We see him later with it too. And he's doing crowd work, kneeling next to a dude, little kid, right beside the guardrail. I don't even know if he could see over. I don't even know what he's looking at. He's not watching the show.
I mean, it's definitely someone's kid that, like, got dragged here because their parents wanted to watch the Godwinns wrestle tonight.
It was probably
like,
a kid that was trying to get on Amtrak and got lost, and now he's just watching Hog and Pig wrestle.
This is Home Alone 3.
Lost in Penn Station.
Oh, fuck. I gotta watch the Godwinns. Ah!
The kid just gets up. BWO.
Bischoff sucks dick.
This event changed his life forever.
Dude, he gets on the train. Welcome to Amtrak Night Train to
Holy shit,
Hell.
the Undertaker.
Hell, oh, dude.
Yeah, so Todd Pettingill points at this kid. He laughs at him and he says, "Hey, this is Crush is a boy. Ha ha ha." I guess because the guardrails look like bars. Like
Oh,
bars.
wow.
Why you-
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Why are you bullying this little kid? Come on, leave him alone.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I
Crush
mean,
is a
I didn't
jailbird.
even get the joke. Wow. Okay.
That's all I could figure.
Sure,
yeah.
that makes sense. He also, I was gonna say, he meets a dude with no front teeth.
Well, that's Hank. That's Hank with no teeth. And Todd says, "What's your name?" And the guy says, "Hank." And Todd says,
Oh, hey, Hank.
This guy saves $100,000 a year on dental floss. Anyway, back to you, Vince.
Oh, thanks, Todd.
Why
This
the
is
fuck
Hank. He was Crush as a boy.
How the fuck did this Todd Pettingill thing make it past episode one?
Dude,
let alone to
before
six?
it wasn't like this before. Before it was like, who do you think's gonna win this match, right? And then now
And
it's
now he's
like,
mean.
now he's like, yeah, you got no teeth. What the fuck? Yo.
He's got no fucking teeth, boys.
Okay, Tony, you're totally right. It was like very mean spirited. Thankfully, he just took it as a joke. But
it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was
no, they
super
just wanted to be on
mean-spirited.
TV. They didn't give a shit, but it was definitely mean spirited. Yeah.
the crowd now is chanting, and I don't know if this made it to your cut, James. They're chanting, one side is chanting "Nation sucks," and another side is chiming in with "Dick."
I don't recall that one. I mean, there was definitely some chants that were going on, but they felt low, if that makes sense.
Sure,
so maybe they were there. I just couldn't make them out as good.
So it's
the audio was a lot louder on the version. I did click on the version that you guys watched. The audio was a lot louder compared to the one that was on the ball.
That's probably for fucking good reason.
Yeah, I imagine.
It is a double-sided crowd "Nation sucks dick" chant. Vince says, well, very vocal crowd here at Penn Station. And then Farouk on the apron. This did get cut because I looked. Farouk turns and looks at the crowd and says, how about sucking the nation's dick?
Oh my, that's awesome.
Wow, that is. They would have, if he did that in the middle of the match, I'm telling the ref, tell him to go over now. Tell him he's winning now. He's winning.
I'm laying down right now in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, how about sucking the nation's dick?
I'm grabbing him saying, hit me with a Dominator now. So Henry hits the ropes one time here, and I swear to God, I thought he snapped the top rope. Like he hit the ropes so hard, and he went so far back, I was like, oh, he's gonna fucking tumble over the ropes.
Gigantic. So like, I'm not surprised. There's also, by the way, a ton of nerve holds on this show. Like that's the only way these guys are. Like there was no like chin locks yet, I guess, or something, or they weren't allowed. They're doing fucking nerve holds.
Yeah, I guess it was probably like the chin lock is more annoying to deal with than just like hold my neck, please.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure. And then they're treating this like a fucking house show. So yeah, take it easy tonight, brother.
Yeah, take it easy, dude. The Undertaker's on this show. He has to have the best match or he'll get pissed at us.
Sonny. Wow, that makes way more sense for the main event then. Good Lord. Holy fuck. Sonny says anyone that may have had a connecting train through Penn Station didn't make it to their connection because they stopped right here to watch Shotgun Saturday Night. My ass is.
Wait. You just fucking. I need to go home.
Yeah, dude. Like, you fucked up my night, and now I got to sit here and watch the Godwinns. Let me out of here.
That kid's never getting home.
I'm kicking the Amtrak conductor's ass.
So Phineas is now in here off the hot tag. Hits a few body slams.
Great.
Savio Vega stops him on the ropes. 2K style, like just
grabs his leg, right?
Yeah, he looks back at him. Why I oughta. So Crush then accidentally hits Savio off the ropes when Phineas moves out of the way.
But they win by any means necessary, the Nation. Did you know that?
Yeah, they're gonna win like a lot. There's like a lot of Nation on this show.
By any means necessary.
So Phineas grabs Crush for the slop drop.
Let's go.
But Farouk hits him with a line. And then Crush falls on top of him and gets the pin.
That's right. It was Farouk's patented clothesline that Phineas maybe was unexpecting because it looks like he was going to blow his legs out as he tried to fall down with Crush in his arms.
He was just trying to get the damn hold on him and he just couldn't do it. He was like, damn, like come here. Like bend backwards, please.
Do you have any flexibility, you fucking freak? Jailbird? Did Crush have... What was Crush knocked out from here? Did he take the slop drop still? Because Farouk hits the clothesline and Crush is laying on the pin, technically, like, knocked out.
I guess technically Farouk lined him and it caused him to do the slop drop. But the way it looked is he let go of him, so he landed on top of him.
Falls on him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe the idea was he does the line into the slop drop, but like you are on top or he's knocked out, so you get the pin. So it's just like, I gotta call this. By
any means necessary.
So Sonny, of course, says, you gotta wonder if the Godwinns are thinking about getting a partner and facing all three of these guys.
Wait, did she fucking say that? I didn't catch that. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't want to hear that.
And Vince says, I think they're probably just missing Hillbilly Jim.
Oh, me too.
I mean,
Sonny, you just blew the main.
That you weren't supposed to say that.
Not sure what's going on. Hope the aliens abduct you here soon.
Why don't you take a million more pictures and stop talking? So we get a commercial for Thursday Raw Thursday.
Dude, it's coming Thursday the 13th. We reviewed this episode, by the way.
We did,
I swear to God, we've talked about Thursday Raw Thursday. I have to be damn near 100 times.
Well, we definitely
1.4
said
million.
Thursday Raw Thursday 400 times on the show itself because they say it so many
Thursday,
times.
Raw, Thursday, Raw, Thursday,
And
Raw,
if I'm not mistaken, that's the Sean loses his smile episode.
Yeah, it is.
That's all of them.
It is.
Which is to this day.
That's James losing his smile every Raw.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Oh yeah, and then the February 24th one was the ECW invaded Raw. We also covered that one too.
Oh, is that right? Oh well, fuck. God, no wonder we have no observers. We've done everything
we covered
here.
it all. We covered it all. Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming Thursday the 13th, and Stone Cold shows up and he says, Thursday is my favorite night of the week. What?
I can guarantee that's not true.
Well, I mean, maybe
Thursday.
That's the fucking day. You know, he works a shoot job, so like he gets to cash his check Thursday night, and he gets to go out drinking.
What? On Thursday night?
He goes out and parties with the boys, yeah.
Not this week. He's on Raw.
Fuck.
I hate Thursday.
I don't really want to work, son. Who am I working? You're probably working Vader. Oh.
Tell him to lighten up. So we go backstage. Technically, I guess. I mean,
outside.
We go outside, I guess. This is gorilla position for this show. A limo pulls up, and it's Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who is the Intercontinental Champion.
His music is playing as this limo arrives, and Sonny
That's
says,
awesome.
Who's in there? And Vince says, well, it can only be one individual. If you fucking watch the show, you know whose song this was, Sonny. I hate you.
Is this Vader? That would be cool. Terry Funk versus Vader maybe would be cool in this show. We're going to go ahead and get you the fuck out of here. Go ahead and get her off commentary.
You're ruining this show by telling people what's going on here. Fuck
Is this where the nation wins?
Pat, when she walks backstage, blow her head smooth off. Thank you. Thank you, Pat.
Sorry, I'm eating slop right now. I got time for that.
Well, here comes Hunter, who's winning by DQ here. Oh, I hate you.
I wonder if Undertaker's going to tombstone him. Oh, shut up.
Well,
Shut
I hope
up.
they throw you off the Amtrak.
He's facing the Undertaker? Ooh, it's going to be like a house show, isn't it?
What the fuck?
So, yeah, man, they play the whole thing, man. Entrance music while the limo pulls up. This is like his legit entrance for this show, which I thought
He's
was
got his
very
robe
cool.
and gear on. Yeah, he goes right from here to the ring.
Yeah, that was dope. I thought that they did a good job with this. Triple H walks into Penn Station, but before he gets to the door, Todd Pettingill stops him and says, hey, Undertaker's going to kick your ass tonight, isn't he? Hey,
Well,
fuck you, man.
Dude, this probably made no sense to you, James, because you didn't see this. Todd Pettingill says Undertaker has the engine all stoked up.
That's why I was like, damn, he's just like really like, he likes the Undertaker. He's fucking with this dude.
He's on the Amtrak. That's what
I didn't know he was on the Amtrak. That's so funny. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
he's
that is
just
funny.
He walks up to him, hey, Undertaker's gonna kick your fucking ass tonight anyway.
Hey, fuck you! And Hunter says, you have a better chance of seeing me ride one of these stinking trains than seeing me lose this title tonight. Again, the idea of the Amtrak being involved here is completely lost if you watch the full version.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're doing in Penn Station. I'm just like, all right, cool.
Undertaker drove here. He drove the roster. Except
He
Triple
drove
H.
the whole show here, the ring and the Amtrak.
The ring crew, yeah.
So Triple H, yeah, he makes his entrance. He goes down the set of stairs to his whole song with the title and everything. A lot of people, it packed this bitch out. There's got to be 1,000 people in here.
It feels fucking like a lot, and it feels like a lot of people that don't like this show too, which is even funny. These guys are like,
This is the ECW arena, and they all came.
every time. Like, you got to stop running New York. You gotta,
or just have a good match on the fucking show. What's the problem here?
Hey, fuck you, Sonny.
Could you bring in the franchise? Yeah, just get her the fuck out of here. Take her right down that hallway down there and just kick her ass out the door. Just tell her to get out of here.
Throw slop on her head and kick her out the door.
I heard fucking Francine had 1.5 million pictures anyway. So what's 1.4 going to do for us?
Francine.
So Triple H versus The Undertaker is your match here. Triple H was stopped by Entertainment Tonight reporters on the way to the ring.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Probably asked him his thoughts on the BWF.
Hey, what do you think about Raven's run as champ right now?
Do you think you're going to have a match better than the franchise Shane Douglas tonight?
Who the fuck is the franchise Shane Douglas? Well, I'll look into that.
Wow, that's a
very
good
deep.
idea. Thank you so much. Cool hat on this guy.
Any more suggestions? Yeah, he has a woman with him. Oh, is that right?
Oh,
interesting.
yeah, we could do that for my entire career. So Undertaker's music hits, and
This is
Sonny
weird.
says, "Where is he? What do you mean? What do you
Where
mean?
everyone else is, Sonny.
You can't see anyone when they make their entrance. They have to come down the stairs first. What do you mean?"
Yeah, Undertaker's music is playing, and I'm like, I was like, are they gonna try to do something weird here? Like I don't know where he could come from. That's not like everyone
Drives
else.
the train. Right? I thought he was gonna-
Yeah, here comes
Oh my God, it's
Undertaker.
the Undertaker. But no, he takes the escalator at the very least.
Yes, he's at the top of the escalator, and he just walks down the escalator. All
It doesn't
right.
look like it's running, right? Like it's
No,
not
they
running at the
turned it
time.
off. I think
Yes.
one of them was running. I don't know if he took that one.
Oh, I see. Well, he didn't want to trip and fall. Undertaker taking a moving escalator and falling and fucking breaking his head open here would have been awesome.
That'd be
I
crazy.
thought it was going to be like he takes the escalator down and like it's supposed to be slow, like his entrance would be in the WWF.
That's what I thought.
I thought he was
That's
going to
what I
stand on the
thought.
step and let it take him. Yes. And
Like
like
do the
he would
hand
hold his
thing, the
arms
thing
out.
with his hands.
Aw.
Yes, yeah. Dude, saw Timberlake.
Yeah.
Dude, instead, Taker does the exact opposite. He runs down this escalator and then fucking crowd kills an entire audience of people in Penn Station. Get away from me!
Get the fuck out of my way. He barrels. Dude, you can see him throwing elbows and shit trying to get to the front. Like, women are getting fucking popped in the head. I said, whoa, what the fuck? Take the lane. What's wrong with you?
It is actually crazy how fast he gets to the ring. It's the fastest I've ever seen the Undertaker walk ever in his
Definitely his
entire
fastest
career.
entrance of all time. Yes.
So we go to commercial and come back, and there's immediately a ref bump here.
Okay, so on the not vault version, Taker gets to the crowd, he gets into the ring, and Triple H like jumps on top of him. Then we immediately go to commercial, and we come back from commercial, and it's recapping Triple H attacking Taker as he gets in the ring, and Vince says, hey, watch! So they show like some shit that happened during commercial, like Taker double goozles Hunter and throws him in the corner and beats the shit out of him. And while this is going on, now there's some fucked up audio of like a real commercial playing. For some reason, some dude talking about his grandmother. This is all cut from the vault version.
Yeah,
So
what is this?
I don't know if this was like really fucked up on the actual feed, so they just didn't include it or what. But I thought it was weird to cut like a seg where they recap what happened during commercial.
Yeah, that is weird. And this whole thing was weird because we come back, ref bump, and then Triple H hits Taker with the IC belt, and then we go back to commercial again.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. We do.
We go to commercial, and Vince says if any action takes place, we'll show it to you when we get back. Well, we come back. I guess no action took place because Hunter is just choking Triple H, or Hunter is choking Taker on the second rope. So he fucking brained him with the IC title, didn't try to win, and nothing happened during the commercial that I need to see. What the fuck?
I mean, we've watched many of Triple H matches from this era where he's Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and they are all pretty bad.
He wasn't doing shit.
Right. The one where he went into the pin and then got slopped and then got pig shit all over him was awesome.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah,
one.
that was awesome. Yeah.
But yeah,
You're right.
I mean, fucking as you have mentioned before on the show, Shane Douglas changed his life.
Like permanently, man. Yeah, he became
His ass got franchised.
Fuck it. It's not like Taker was probably trying to
was
have
crazy.
a fucking great night tonight either. He wasn't looking to really make Penn Station lose its mind.
Yeah, I mean, good fucking luck, anyways, buddy. Like 97 ECW
911.
fans.
911.
Yeah, that's the luck here.
Brian Lee will fuck your wife, Undertaker. Fuck you.
So Triple H, we come back. Triple H is in his heat now. He hits the knee and a neck breaker for a 2. He goes to use the belt, but Taker grabs the belt this time and stops him.
This is an interesting end of this match.
So Taker then takes the belt. He looks
Right.
at the crowd, who is probably chanting BWO 911, the franchise, and decides, I'm not working any longer. And he hits Triple H with it, causing a disqualification.
Yeah, so
Why?
Yeah, Taker throws the belt down because fuck this Intercontinental title, man. I don't even know how I'm in a mid-card match. Who gives a shit? Chases the ref out of the ring, and the crowd is now chanting for the Tombstone.
Dude, okay, crowd chants for Tombstone. I'm like, oh shit, they're into this for a minute. Let's go. Somehow they're cool with the DQ, and like they just want the Tombstone. If you can just give them the Tombstone, everything's cool.
It's an ECW crowd, so they see fucking Raven hit dudes with the belt 4 times during a one-day pick. That shit does not matter to these guys.
So Taker gives him a choke slam instead.
Dude, showstopper style.
Yeah, that's not the fucking Tombstone. Fuck this guy. BWO! BWO!
Well, they chanted again, Tombstone. Hey, Tombstone, do it, you fucking asshole.
Fuck you guys. You're not getting a Tombstone. So Taker drops the belt, and then he does the cutthroat taunt.
Oh.
Big pop for that, but Triple H
Huge
powders.
pop. Yeah, that was awesome.
Fucking bitch.
There's a dude that, as Triple H is powdering and going towards the ramp, is in a Kerry Collins Panthers jersey in '97,
Wow.
which I thought was cool. I guess people were optimistic about the Panthers back then.
Well,
Not
that was
so
a long
much
time ago.
Anymore. Triple H climbs up the entrance stairs. Undertaker is hot on his tail,
Oh, my.
but Taker grabs him and puts him in a tombstone position and then walks him over to the escalator, which I thought was very funny.
Dude, I swore, I was like, oh, there's going to be like a fight here, like a struggle. They legit get to the top of the stairs. I don't know if Taker didn't think there was a camera up there with him or not, but he legit says, all right, and fucking picks him up, Tombstone, and yeah, as you said, walks him over to it. I'm like, okay, this is not how I also didn't think this was not the end of the show.
Okay, I mean, I don't know really anything about this episode, so like to me, this is the only thing that ever happened on this episode.
Yeah, that's the only thing in this episode.
I just assumed the end of the show, but I guess not.
No.
So Taker puts him up on top of the escalator, hits the tombstone. Can't believe it. He gave the crowd what they wanted. This was all caught on the fly, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't know it was that over here.
I fuck with Penn Station. I guess they recognize me when I drive the truck. Drive the Amtrak.
So Taker hits the tombstone on the escalator, and Triple H rides the escalator down as he sells the tombstone. And he gets to the bottom, and the refs help him out.
That kicks ass. I mean, if you're gonna do this, God bless them for doing it. I'm sure that was definitely not their spot at first, and Taker overheard this and said, how about we do it instead, Midian?
I bet what actually happened was, yeah, that's exactly what the Godwinns were talking about. Man, what if we took the nation and we sent them down the escalator? How about you don't do that anymore?
Dude, it's like every yeah, I call dibs on that. I'm doing this spot. No, you can't have this spot. Someone else already has it.
That's ours. Aldo Montoya, suck my dick.
Undertaker just walking around backstage listening to guys' matches. And then he takes all the best spots, and then they have to just take it out of their matches. Okay, I guess they're not doing that anymore.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And don't you think about having a better match than us after us. Okay. Fucking Taker. Jesus.
What an easy guy to work with, this guy. So Aldo Montoya probably said, what if I did That's Incredible here on Savio Vega? Undertaker said, I don't think so.
Aldo Montoya in 97 calling for That's Incredible. Triple H says, what's that?
He's awesome.
Say, Paul, why don't you do the franchise?
They're watching ECW. They're watching hardcore television every week. That's fucking awesome.
Holy
Wow.
shit, that's fucking sick as fuck.
What if I came from the Bowery?
They shoot that in the intro. He goes to the Bowery.
Wow, that is what it's all about, boys.
Dude, I mean, this show would be so much better if they just watched ECW Hardcore TV and stole everything, man. Like,
I know. Like, yeah, like Shotgun Saturday Night is a 40-minute, like, one good match in the middle, and then everyone else goes through tables the entire show.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Why the fuck not? I mean, this spot is awesome, though. I mean, this is probably like the thing Shotgun Saturday Night is known for, is this spot here.
Yeah.
Yes, because WWE is really good with its history like that. WWE will tell you this was the coolest thing ever. and never show it to you. They'll show you like a picture of it and be like, you remember how cool this fucking thing was,
Still?
don't you?
Yeah. Little did you know this shit that was surrounding it.
Yes. I mean, like, if you could probably ask 100 people what else was on this show where Taker Tombstone's on the escalator, and they probably 90 of them wouldn't know.
Dude, no fucking chance. I
wouldn't have known.
I thought this was the main event.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Triple H versus The Undertaker. You telling me Aldo Montoya comes after this?
And
hey, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Maybe they saw something in the kid.
Yeah, they saw his head sticking up the top of the mask there. So Todd Pettingill is talking on the commentary mic as this jib cam is moving around the ring.
Canyon style.
And Todd is, dude, you're right. Wow. And Todd says that he's on someone's shoulders and he's trying to interview a kid.
Can you see me? Can you see me
No.
over here?
No, we can't.
Vince is getting more and more frustrated as this is going on because it takes a minute before we can see Todd Pettingill. He says, "Oh, I'm on Dave's shoulders." You can't fucking see anything. When they finally go to the roamer, as Todd's saying, I'm trying to interview the kid here up on the shoulders. Can you guys push me up a bit? Can you see me now? And Vince says, and we go to the roam cam, and like this isn't any better because the fans at ringside are sticking their faces and hands into the front of the camera so you can't see anything. like it's fucking fucked up.
Yeah, Vince is definitely not fucking happy. He says, "Oh, what a great camera shot we have."
Holy shit, dude! What a great shot. There's ECW chants, a shitty camera shot. Vince must be fucking punching the table. He's fucking so mad.
And then he's looking at the sheet and it says, "What do we have? Aldo Montoya."
Sonny's still here. Holy fuck. Dude, they show we go back to now we have a regular shot. We finally see Todd. It zooms out a little. One dude's throwing up the New Jack just right in front of the camera. And Todd finally says, "Well, Vince, this isn't gonna work." And Vince says, "I agree." And they go away from it.
Great fucking segment there from Todd
Ridiculous.
Pettingill, who has been doing this shit every time on Shotgun Saturday Night, and he's running out of ideas here.
What do you think was gonna fucking happen here? Why do you think this would work?
So Aldo Montoya versus Savio Vega is up next.
Wow.
I guess technically, by the way, guys,
yes.
This was supposed to be the main event.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my
You're
god.
right. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're right. Well, they must have, because Aldo Montoya is over in this territory.
Aldo Montoya is part of the clique.
He is, yeah.
Hey, give one of the click guys a rub here tonight.
Get my bags! Get my bags!
Dude, Aldo Montoya standing in the ring with the mask bald, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I love this fucking freak.
No hair out the top. Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, pop top.
That's incredible.
That's that is incredible.
Yeah, man. So Aldo Montoya here, he is the what is his nickname?
The Portuguese Man of War.
Right. Okay. So Aldo,
I don't understand this gimmick. I don't get it.
He's a B. He's a B or something, Tony.
He's a soccer player.
No, he's a B or something, I thought. Oh, he's a jellyfish.
Is that right?
Jellyfish, yeah.
Oh, because a
yeah.
Man of War is a jellyfish.
Yes.
That's what that is.
But they
what
don't
the
have
fuck?
They don't wear the bald head.
I don't want to be a jellyfish anymore. I want to be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wait, okay, we're both right, James. He was originally a soccer player. They changed him to the Portuguese Man of War because he didn't like soccer.
And he likes jellyfish.
He's a jellyfish.
Wow, good gimmick. Where's the hair at the top?
Great gimmick. This is crazy.
That's incredible.
That's not just great.
That's how I came up with it. He was like explaining. Everyone's like, "What's your character?" And he explained he's a Portuguese fish. And like, wow, that's incredible. That's not just the coolest.
So, Aldo Montoya versus Savio Vega, your featured bout of the evening.
It wasn't even featured at the start of the show when they said what matches were on the show. How's this the fucking featured bout?
So Aldo Montoya starts off this one, babyface triple drop kick and a house show dive. Very territory of Aldo Montoya here.
Good dive. I'll take that. He was looking good here. He had some speed to him at this point. He loses that very quickly here. Sonny on commentary says
doesn't need the speed when he's got the stick, brother.
That's fucking true. He's got the world's sexiest man by his side.
And he is always stanced up.
Sonny says, ever since Savio Vega joined the Nation of Domination, he has shown that he respects his race and nationality, and he is in defense of it. Okay, this is good, right? Or no?
Is this about Aldo Montoya?
Yeah. This is not about fucking Aldo Montoya.
Oh, who are we talking about?
Savio Vega.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the jellyfish guy. I'm sorry.
The Portuguese Man of War.
Yeah.
That's later. There is something actually about him.
Yeah, Savio Vega. Yeah, that's always been his thing, right? Like his attire was always that, like the Puerto Rican flag and all that stuff.
Well, Vince says that's bad that he joined.
Oh, did he say it was bad?
Well, he joined the Nation. Now he respects his race and nationality. And Vince says, well, he's been an asshole since he joined the Nation. So this is a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Fuck. The crowd is chanting ECW, ECW. They know what this is all about. This guy's going to ECW.
Give this guy the ECW world title at the end.
Have him beat everybody. Have him beat everybody.
Oh, God, there might be people that don't know. Yeah, this is just incredible. Just on the off chance somebody doesn't know that Aldo Montoya is just incredible.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This is just incredible.
No, Aldo Montoya just wanted to do that's incredible. It has no relation at all. Yeah, it is just incredible. Impact Player Zone.
Yeah, but who is he?
He's just
you keep saying that's
incredible. He's so weak.
So Savio gets his heat, which is just the beginning. Just the beginning of the heat for this one.
That's unbelievable.
Savio throws him into the corner and hits a great running kick that sends him over to the outside also.
Dude, that is fucking sick as hell, actually. I mean, his finish is that, too, just not in the corner, so I guess that makes sense.
The crowd is now chanting, "We want Too Cold."
Dude, holy shit. That is fucking crazy. They are so over this. They don't even know how over this they're going to be here because this is only the fucking beginning of this.
You haven't even seen half of it.
Dude, no. But we're, by the way, Todd Pettingale's here. Vince says, well, we have Todd Pettingale standing by. Of course we do. And Todd says, Vince, this is Terry, and he has something he want to show you. And Terry then starts to take off his pants. And Todd says, no, Terry!
We're on live TV.
Yeah, that's what Vince says. We're on live TV, pal. Terry pulls out a loose LJN Vince McMahon action figure. And Todd says, Vince, you still got the same jacket, don't you? And Vince says, thank you very much, Todd. We're going to go back to the action here. And Todd says, you were young here, right? You were like 40? And Vince practically says, oh, dude.
That was back when I had hair.
To show a Vince figure that does not exist anymore, you can't like buy this in stores. This is old as shit.
Well, Todd stole it.
Well, he's gonna
Todd said, I'm going to keep that. And Terry said, oh, okay.
Okay, cool, no problem, buddy. I'm going to take my cock out here on TV.
Yeah, let's put the camera on me. Camera's on the whole time? Huh. So the Nation are now here.
Thanks for the figure, dummy.
The Nation are now here, of course, and Savio hits a spin kick on Aldo Montoya and puts on the nerve hold.
Let's fucking go. The nerve hold. I love it. I love when that happens in 2K too. It's my favorite fucking move, man.
The Godwinns are now here with the slot bucket.
Oh, shit.
Dude, this era of WWF is so fucking funny. They just cannot have a regular wrestling match. I don't know what happened. Like, we were watching like 85, 86, 87 WWF, and it's like, oh, okay, they're just having, like, they're having matches where either the heel keeps his heat here or he gets it afterwards, and they're just, there's like a beginning and end and middle, whatever. Here they're like, here's Todd Pettingill. We're bringing out everybody. We got this thing going on the outside of the ring. Can we just like have the match? Is anybody allowed to have the match?
It's total fucking brain rot. I mean, legit. The more I think about it, and I don't know if like I imagine this is talked about, maybe Meltzer talks about it or whatever. I mean, this feels like their rendition of what an ECW show is.
Is this not ECW?
Yeah. like the car crash shit, and in their mind, car crash is like something is always happening and nothing ends clean. That's not what this show is. Like, this is definitely like a fucked up version of that, though.
So the Nation goes to get in the ring, but the Godwinns stop them from getting in the ring.
There was a commercial break in between this, by the way. I don't know if you mentioned that like
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Aldo fucking rushes Savio in the corner, gets a Savate kick commercial. Then we're back, and now, there's bullshit going on.
Just a reminder, this show is only like 40 minutes long, so...
I know!
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Oh, by the way, big ups to Mike Gallagher, who was the superintendent of Penn Station that allowed them to be there. Shouts out, Mike.
Oh, what's up, Mike? You want to let us be there today?
You still there, Mike? Hey,
No,
pussy,
he
you
got
still
fired.
there?
He got fired immediately.
I'm here.
Because Vince called him out, Mike
I'm here, John.
Gallagher.
So the Nation goes to get out of the ring, or they go to get in the ring, I'm sorry, and the Godwinns stop them from getting in the ring. So they start pushing each other, and then it all breaks down.
They were very confused here, James. I don't know what happened here. I would be fucking punching monitors at this point here. So the Nation and the Godwinns are on the floor arguing, right?
Undertaker walking by the screen. Yeah, it looks like a mess out there.
Wow, this really is what I was hoping for.
This is UCW.
So Savio has Aldo Montoya in a nerve hold.
I mean, he's winning.
He's winning, which means that now Crush and Farouk are on the apron to do what?
Make him win more.
Win more. Okay, understandable, because he needed some verbal assistance via the apron.
Do a different fucking move.
Dude, this man sucks. What are you doing?
Do the 911 choke slam or something.
They're chanting for fucking Too Cold.
Do the Raven effect.
It's not called that. It's not called that. So the Godwinns pull Crush and Farouk off the apron as they are trying to verbally assist Savio, who is on top. Then Savio stops doing this move to go through the middle rope to fucking push Phineas as hard as he can in the face. And then they're fighting on the floor. Now the Godwinns are in the ring with Slop Bucket, Aldo Montoya, and Farouk. Farouk powders. And Vince says, oh, well, they're asking Farouk, Savio, and Crush now to get in the ring to have a 6-man tag match. Hey, what? Who? Why?
The ref sanctioned a 6-man tag. I would fire that ref immediately.
Well, it's commercial time, James. Who cares?
Dude, if you sanction a 6-man tag between these 6 guys, you are fucking fired, buddy.
Oh, my God. And this is the main event. It's a main event. And what the fuck?
No fucking way, pal.
Well, just so you know, James, tomorrow, and Tony, by the way, tomorrow, I figured Tony had seen this. I don't know if James saw this, but because I don't know if this is left.
No,
in.
I didn't see. What is this? This is commercial?
Tomorrow, yes, commercial. Tomorrow on WWF Sunday Morning Superstars, we're looking to find out who's the toughest man in the WWF, because we're going to find out when Stone Cold meets the man they call Vader. You can watch this at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that.
I'm sleeping. My ass is sleeping or I'm watching cartoons. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, for real. So the Godwinns and Aldo Montoya are now facing Crush, Farouk, and Savio Vega.
Yes.
Oh boy. So the Nation takes advantage of the ref being distracted. Of course.
Yes. As Tony mentioned earlier, this ring is so tiny now because you have 6 gigantic dudes.
Oh, yeah, 6-man. Yeah,
just
of course.
fucking all covering this ring.
Yeah, so I mean, they do. Okay, so the Nation totally gets 10 minutes of heat here for sure.
Yeah, forever.
I mean, they really locked those nerve holds in here.
Holy fuck.
Which is very important to the story they were telling, which is we have to get through 40 minutes of TV.
There was no one else there to work that night. Like, oh, we'll just book whoever shows up. ECW. That's what ECW did, right? Paulie would write it on a napkin with whoever was there. We'll just do that. And no one showed up.
I mean, shit. I mean, you had Al Snow on that one run in, remember? On
holy fucking shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, so I mean, Undertaker working this is even crazy. I bet Undertaker said, I got a good idea. And then he said, I'm gonna get out of here.
Wow, he left on his Amtrak.
He took the whole train by himself. I'm
Get
out
on
of
the
here.
train.
So the Nation, yeah, man, they're going to get their heat here. Montoya hits a DDT on Crush and goes for a hot tag, but...
Even flow!
Ski and whoa. But Farouk stops him. Todd Pettingill has now found a woman in the crowd who says that this other woman in the crowd stole her man.
Dude, yes. Okay, so Vince says, oh, Todd Pettengill, what do you make of this? After Aldo Montoya hits a DDT.
Todd Pettengill, what do you make of this? I'm not fucking watching the show, Vince. I'll keep it honest with you. I just don't care.
I've been trying to get as far away from the Penn Station as possible.
I'm not watching Aldo Montoya, and you can't make me.
Todd says, Vince, this is unbelievable. Not only in the ring, but here. And yeah, as James said, some fucking lady is here and says, this witch stole my man, and I'd like to take her and put her in that ring and drag her around. So Todd looks to the side and looks at this other woman and says, did you steal her man? And the second lady says, Todd, hold my purse. Now these two women are fighting in the crowd. There's a match, a main event going on in the ring.
Vince, I gotta tell you, this is more entertaining than what's going on in the ring. Maybe we should put them in there.
This is fucking crazy. What is Sonny doing? I'm not watching either. Holy shit, I'm gonna fucking die.
Todd gets cut off in the middle of he's yelling,
That's like ECW, isn't it?
So it shows Clarence Mason. He's just doing the Nation Fist, which they do all the time. And Vince says,
"What are you doing?
What are you?
You're fucking distracting me. What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm doing the gimmick. I'm doing like we do this all the time.
Oh, you're sending signals to the Nation in there, huh?
Yeah, you're giving them plays or something. What are you talking about? No, I'm just showing I'm with them, and I hope they win. So
what is your problem?
throws up the Nation Fist. Oh, what are you doing?
Are you saying he's you trying to take it home, Clarence Mason?
So you think this match is good?
No.
Crush and Savio Vega cheat behind the. This is crazy.
This sucks.
Crush. This is the craziest thing I've ever
horrible.
seen. This is probably what got Aldo Montoya to go to ECW. He's a fuck.
He gets fired because of this.
Crush and Savio Vega cheat by holding.
Dude, oh my god, I didn't know this is what you were talking about. Dude, they cheat by fucking Aldo Montoya up his ass. they set him up like the world's greatest tag team spot as if you were just gonna hold him.
This shit's so fucking funny. Dude, it cuts to Crush and Savio Vega cheating, and they're Eiffel Towering Aldo Montoya on the ropes. Oh my god.
Dude, this is something that like the fucking Heenan family would do. Like, I don't know what is going on here.
You're right.
Crush is forcing Aldo to motorboat him while Savio Vega holds his legs and fucks him on the ass.
King Kong Bunny and Big John Studd are doing this to everybody.
They would definitely do this, and it was probably a finish too.
Dude, that is so fucking funny. Ah, man. Crush and
I don't
Savio
understand
Vega.
what this was.
They cheat by fucking just holding this dude up and like just gyrating
Eiffel
him.
Tower is the right way to fucking put this. That's exactly what they do.
Oh man, you can't fuck Aldo Montoya, man. Come on.
No, dude, come on. That's a Portuguese fish.
So the crowd responds by chanting, boring.
That is
boring.
when, dude, that's when they had a fuck enough, dude. They were like, wow, we just watched this dude get fucked.
We just watched Just Incredible get fucked.
Yeah, no fucking way. Come on, that's not the coolest. They're chanting boring, and Vince is like, oh, well, fuck, I can't ignore this. And Vince says, well, some of the fans are actually bored by the Nation of Domination's activities here tonight.
He could have ignored it. He ignored all the rest of them. BWO, Bischoff sucks dick.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And Clarence Mason says, I think they're bored with Montoya. And Vince says, oh, I don't think so.
I don't think that's right. We want Too Cold. We want Too Cold.
They are like so fucking done with this, and like this ending comes out of nowhere that it feels like they purposely were like, wow, we gotta wrap this shit up, B.
Well, the Godwinns come in and we've lost control of this match. I guess
Great.
D'Lo's out there. Phineas chases him away.
With the slop bucket.
Yes, because he got, for some reason in his brain, he said, we've been in this thing for like 20 combined minutes tonight. I just thought maybe I'd throw this whole thing and go after D'Lo with the slop bucket.
I've teased the slop bucket to these people all night, and they have wanted it, and I think I'm just going to do this off camera.
I think I should go backstage and just not do it out here. That'd
Why
be
the
cool.
fuck not?
That would be incredible. So
That's incredible.
Phineas, put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's what Vince should have said as it went off the air. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Holy shit.
From Canada, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So Phineas chases D'Lo with the slot bucket out of the arena.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, up the stairs, of course, yes, to the gorilla position, I guess.
Yes,
The
sure.
Nation then stops Henry Hogg from getting in. And Henry Hogg Godwin stops him from getting in. Savio then hits Aldo Montoya with a spinning heel kick, and they pick up the win.
So they legit, the Godwinns never tag in. They make this a 6-man tag. The Nation all take turns running a train on Aldo Montoya. Aldo
Literally.
Montoya.
I mean, literally.
Literally ran a train on Aldo Montoya, which I guess is
boring.
which is fucking par for the course because we are at the Amtrak. So I guess maybe this is fucking what it was meant to be.
That's right. That's right.
They fuck this dude, kick the shit out of him, hit him with all the moves, and then they beat him. And the Godwinns don't do anything the whole time. How the fuck is this possible?
What a great night of action here at Penn Station.
This shitty ass show. ECW.
BWO! BWO!
Man, what the fuck?
Stevie!
Fucking anybody.
All right, so we go backstage. Vince
We'll be right
is
back.
Yeah, well, I guess technically we're not backstage yet. Vince and Sonny are here, and they say, I guess the chase is still on. You remember that thing that just happened with the slop bucket?
Yeah, apparently the slop is about to fly, and Sonny says, "Can we get a camera in there?" Yeah, that's
No.
fucking what we're doing, Sonny.
No, we can't. It cuts backstage to Phineas throwing the slop bucket at D'Lo, but missing. D'Lo knocks over all the pipe and drape.
Holy
And
fuck, dude.
I'm snapping pencils crazy if that
I
happens
mean,
to us.
Pipe and Drake's gonna fall on a bunch of equipment, and they're gonna be fucking mad.
It cuts backstage. Phineas throws the slop bucket at D'Lo, misses, and it hits Pat Patterson, who is sitting there doing his job.
In a Bill Cosby sweater for some fucking reason.
ECW! ECW!
They don't even get to see this shit. They're chanting ECW at Aldo Montoya, who is laid out in the ring. That's funny as fuck.
And he said, what is ECW? Maybe I should look into this.
Oh, let me go there. That sounds like the coolest.
It's the best, really.
So Vince says, Hall of Famer Pat Patterson has been slopped on Shotgun Saturday Night. And Pat is sitting there dripping with slop, and he's got the headset on because I guess he was calling this shit. And Pat looks at the camera, and you can't hear him, but he says, "You think this is funny?" And Vince says, "Oh yeah, we do." And Pat says, "I'll come down and kiss you, Sonny." And Sonny says, "No." And now Vince is making fun of Pat's sweater. He says, "Look at that sweater. That sweater's been slopped before." Dude, what the fuck is happening?
Could have done.
That is crazy.
Could have
What
done
the
without any of
fuck?
this. Yeah, could have done
what?
without this one.
Now Vince says, "Well, Undertaker was victorious earlier tonight." No. Not true.
No, he wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
Lost
right.
via DQ, and he says, "Well, Undertaker was victorious earlier." I don't know why he brought that up, and says, "And we're gonna have Todd Pettengill with Curtis Sliwa." Curtis Sliwa. I don't know.
Who
and
is
then they
this guy?
replay the Taker tombstone on the escalator, and I'm like, okay. Now we're outside with Todd Pettengill, and Todd says, "Oh, I guess I'm in the caboose in this segment." I don't know what that means. Does that mean like he's in the last segment? Or is it an Amtrak reference,
Yes.
I assume?
No, the caboose of a train. Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Well, it says Curtis. Is it Sliwa? Curtis
I just
Sliwa?
wrote down Curtis. I didn't even hear a last name.
Curtis. He's the founder of the Guardian Angels, and he's just hanging out outside here. And he says, "Curtis, you gonna go down in the ring?" And Curtis says, "Definitely." I said, "Oh fuck." He said, "I just came out of the slime and grime of the subway. Heard that the nation of Domination is in need of a serious readjustment, and maybe they need to get a therapeutic back massage and be sucking some concrete." Oh, okay.
And he's
Hello?
wearing the Bulk and Skull hat.
Dude, he does have the Bulk and Skull hat. I'm like, what? What the fuck? And then Vince says, "Oh, well, never can tell what's going to happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Thank you, Amtrak, for allowing us to come to Penn Station." And then they showed Pat Patterson slow motion covered in slop, and that is the way they end the show. This, I mean, like, it is actually a fucking complete miracle. It just goes to show how, like, hot the product in general, I guess, was going into, or, through 97, that this was on TV. This show sucks.
You're right.
By the way, we have on our Reddit, Deadlock PW on Reddit, we have a retro suggestion thread. I don't know if there's any more Shotgun episodes to watch that have anything on them. If they do, if there is, please let us know, because I mean, like, I have fun talking about the shows with the boys, so like if there's anything else to cover, we can do it. But I feel like we've pretty much done everything that has been talked about.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I mean, I think eventually it just kind of turns into like another show that they have.
It's just content, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah, they just have to get this shit out of there, right? So
But I mean, what a
yeah. I mean, after
show.
this, they go to they just go to arenas and shit. So after that, it's just like,
oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
It's
So
just like tape before Raw or some shit.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
The first 6 episodes. This is the 6th one.
Yes.
They ended at Penn Station. Yeah, then they just go to, I guess you're probably right, wherever they tape Raw or whatever they're doing there, because they're definitely not fucking. They're not renting an arena out to do Shotgun Saturday Night.
Fucking way. Yeah, no. Yeah, weird fucking idea here. Not a bad idea, badly executed.
No,
for
not
sure,
a bad.
though.
Yeah, poorly executed. Just the talent on the show, like having the Godwinns be the entire thing, and Nation the entire thing. Like you could have booked anything else than just that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that WWF wasn't always in the business of trying to find the best in talent either, right? Like,
No.
You could have taken any of these guys and probably done a little more with them than you did, but it is what it is. It's just WWF wasn't in the business of doing
Dude,
that
they just had like the ECW Invasion guys. Put some of that on here. With the ECW guys on Shotgun, that would have been sweet.
Oh yeah, because you said they just did that on Raw, right?
Yeah, or they are, or they just did, or whatever. Yeah, so
yeah,
they definitely should.
You should watch the last
ECW.
one that ever airs.
What, Shotgun?
And just see what it looks like.
The final
see how
Shotgun
different it
Saturday
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I enjoy that. Well, that is it for the Shotgun Saturday Night, February 8th, 1997, and that is it for our show.